Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. Today's video is very different. We're going to go into all three supermarkets, Coles, Woolworths and Aldi, and check out their weekly specials starting today, which is Wednesday the 29th. So the specials for the week ahead, let's go in and check them and compare them and see what we might want to get in our grocery shopping this week. So if you want to see this video, come shopping with me. Let's do this and let's start at Aldi. Okay, and in we go. And I've never done a video like this before, so it's going to be quite interesting. And I'm just going to do my best. It's my first time, so we'll just try and figure it out as we go. At Aldi, they have the Wednesday specials that are starting that aren't necessarily food, but they're sort of homewares and things. So we'll check those out and just see if anything else catches our eye with the food. But pretty much their food, they have some specials here for meat, which I don't think are put out yet, to be honest. A few of them are, like this one. And then they have some bits and pieces, but I think we're going to focus today on their homewares. Okay, so Aldi special buys while stocks last. I just want to say though that when we get to Woolworths and Coles, I'll be showing you the half price specials, the 40% off, the 30% off, that type of thing. I won't be able to grab everything, but I'll try and do the best that I can. So let's get going. Okay, we're starting out with some sensory play boxes, and we're starting out looking at this one, which is one for the farm. So sensory development, creative exploration, imaginative play. So there's the farm one, there's also a fairy one, there's a dinosaur one. Here's the fairy one here. So that's really lovely. And then just showing you that one. And then there also is, I was trying to work out how many there were, construction. And then there was also something else, dinosaurs. So 4 different ones for $14.99 each. I think my pick would be the dinosaurs. I think so. Yes, the dinosaurs. Maybe the construction. I think that would be quite fun. All the fairies. I think they're all cute. Okay, Renew Q10 face creams. We have the night cream, the day cream, and the serum. And I just want to say that anything that's Lacura skincare is always good. It's always good. And it's always recommended and written up about and reviewed really well as well. Now we've got a whole lot of things here. I don't know what these things are. They're all sorts of work zone buckle straps and stretchy straps and heavy duty straps, all sorts of things. I'll just try and show them to you and the prices as well. So you can have a little look, and there's much more interesting things coming up, but we'll just get through this in case you're interested in these. We've got some wall hooks coming up. These are wall hooks, and there's 2 different sizes, I do believe. $7.99 for those. Yes, and we've got this one, which looks like a wall hook, another wall hook, big one. And then the 6-piece tool holder. $19.99 for the dolly trolley. Now this, I could appreciate this as a fabulous buy. I think this is useful for every household, being able to move things around without hurting your back or lifting. I think these are amazing. And then we also have the balance boards. We have 2 different colors. We have it in green and also in a blue as well. So they're really fun for the kids, and even adults love doing this. It's so good for balance, really good for focus. And so we have the balance boards there. Assorted tapes. Can't get much more exciting than assorted tapes. We've got silver, we've got gold, we've got black. And then we've got clipboard screw kit and nail kit. Table nail clips, and what's that one? Picture hanging kit, $4.99 for your do-it-yourself fixing kits. And then we have this $9.99, and then we have duty tarp, and $9.99 for that one. I think it's a twin pack. So that's there. That would be extremely useful. Could be useful for anyone's garage. We have this inverter, and then we have, what's this one? We have mini crafting irons. Now I'm really excited about these. These are so good. We actually do have some transfers over the other side, but I didn't actually get to film them because there was too many people around them. You know, like the transfers that you iron on with things like mini irons. So we have the black and the white one. I love that. That's a really good find today. Multifunctional sharpener. Sharpener. Oh goodness me, I'm not into my tools and things. Digital multimeter. I don't know what that's used for. And a line detector. It's pretty exciting stuff. $19.99 for those, $24.99. There's plenty of people looking at these things. Welding helmet. This just gave me Flashdance vibes, and if you're with me, you're with me. Flashdance from the 80s, where that girl went off for the audition, but she worked in the whatever she did, but she wore one of those welding helmets. And then we have this one, hand truck, mini hand truck. This would be as useful as the dolly, I feel, the dolly trolley. Mini hand truck, $20. Look how cool this would be. Yes, actually, I must tell my husband about this. He might want one of these. And then this is a welding clamp, welder's clamp. And locking pliers for $9.99. Who would have thought? $12.99 for these screwdriver things. Screwdriver set 8-piece, so that's that. Very exciting. And then we have this huge dog bed. So it's like this ginormous dog bed, and it's like you can get pink or you can get grey. What I didn't like about it was I didn't really like the material. $29.99. It was huge, and it's got the plastic underneath and everything, but I really didn't like the fluffy bit. It just looked like I don't know, it just didn't look very good quality. I wanted to show you up close. Can you see up close? I think it'd be really snuggly though. Maybe I'm judging it too harshly. It just looked like it wouldn't wash very well or anything. Yeah, I didn't really like it. Yeah, I thought it looked a bit, yeah, not good. 8 kg heat pump dryer, and that is a $449. There was quite a few in store. There was probably about 8 of them. And then everyone was going for, oh, not this. I'll show you in a moment what everyone was going for. Anyway, we've got these towels. So we've got the beige, and then we've got the beautiful teal. We've got a navy blue, and these towels. Let me show you the price. No, I'm going to show you these towels. Now, just remember this. These towels at the back here are $19.99. Australian cotton bath sheet. They are absolutely beautiful. Massive towels. We've got the blue. We've got the reddy, pinky one there on the right-hand side, and the green. That one there is really, really pretty. And so they're $19.99. Yes, they're actually really nice towels. That's why I keep showing them to you. And yes, there's the price. And then these ones, $12.99 are these ones. So we've got the navy blue, the teal, and the beige. And then next door, we have these bath mats. So teal, green, pale blue or sky blue, charcoal. It's got a few different colors. Oh, and the burgundy, sort of burgundy reedy one, $11.99. And then $12.99 for towels that match. These ones, which are really nice as well. And then this is the thing that everyone was buying. This here, the shoe storage bench. And it's got storage in the top, which see, it's really, really cool. People were like picking these up and like taking them out. So $59.99. I think they're going to be very popular. I think there's about 2 left in my store. $15.99 for these towels. They're the bigger ones. They're sort of a bit messy, but everything was a bit messy. If I'm going to keep doing this, if you guys are interested in this and show me that you're interested in this video, and I go back and do this again next Wednesday, I'm going to do it very differently already because things are very messy already. So I'll go a lot earlier. Oh, goodness me. Be still, my beating heart. We have tea towels. These are the best tea towels. Look at it. Look at it. I'm getting all excited. $10, 4-pack. Look at the greens. Yes, and then we have blues. This is the one I want. I'm going to go back and get it. This is the one I want. I just can't shop when I'm there because I have a phone in one hand, a camera in the other, my backpack on my back. I can't shop, and I do actually do that in the end because I want some food and things, but yes, it's very tricky. Okay, so that's the tea towels, but remember that there's one more set coming up that I found further down. Okay, we have this cream fleece crack suit. There was only like, I don't know, 4 pieces left. So maybe it's been very popular. Maybe it came out on Saturday. I don't know. But yes, it's very warm and snuggly. It's $14.99 for the jacket, $14.99 for the pants. And it's just really nice to see something in cream. It just looked really snuggly. It was warm. Ladies fleece, sweat top or pants. And here's the top here. So very nice, very snuggly, very nice fabric. Okay, and here is the random, oh no, I thought it was the random tea towels. No, this is the artificial doormat which is actually really, really nice and very, very sturdy. So I quite like that. And it's $11.99. And then we have some face washes, packs of those to match the towel sets that we saw before. So I couldn't, they're up the back there, so you can't really see them that well, but there was the green, the blue, the gray, the whole thing, and $8.99. And here is the one that I found on its own. So I don't know if this has been so popular and everyone's bought it, or there wasn't many of them, so I'm not quite sure. Now we have this really snazzy tissue box cover, and someone's opened it up. I didn't do it. Someone opened it up, so that's what it looks like. Very, very cool. $9.99, and there's some, here we go. Here's the vanity organizer and toothbrush holder. I really like this. I like the way that all the toothbrushes are sort of protected down the bottom, and I like that. That's a really nice little unit, so that was cool. And this is some more information about it. Now, oh, I can't make, okay, we'll just go through one thing at a time. This has got so messy so quickly. I was just trying to figure out what was what. So this here's like a ceramic dish with a big, big fat cloth in it. And see, it's ceramic because see, this one's already chipped. I'm not surprised. People are so rough. And then there's this color as well. And it's really, really nice. And it's a really decent size. So we've got that. And then we've got, I don't know, this one, the three-piece sink set. And I think that's the three pieces. There's a cloth and then there's that sort of thingy, plug thingy. I don't know what the third piece was. And then there's this appliance mat. And I think this is a really good idea. So that's a two-piece pack. And that's really good to just, for drawers or for cupboards and putting your appliances on so you don't get like toasted and don't get the crumbs and stuff. And then that, I don't know what that little brush was. And then this is randomly in there as well, which is really cool. And I'm just going to try and get to the bottom of it. There's bits and pieces everywhere. Everything's sort of been pulled apart. Look, we've got a pan scraper there too, a two pack. This here it is. It's cast iron chain mail scrubber. Wow, that's pretty heavy duty. Comes on that little hanging thing. Okay, and moving on, we have a floor mat from Kirkton House, and it's very nice floor mat there. Floor mat or runner, multi-purpose. Steph Cook's Silicon Accessories. So that's Steph Cooks, who has all those cookbooks, and she's really zesty girl, that very zesty Steph. Here's some bits and pieces, nice bright colored bits and pieces to go with if you want to cook like her, be very zesty with your cooking. And then we have magnetic bathroom things. So we have the shower basket here. I had to try and pull them out all individually. There were so many of them. Okay, then we have the bathroom shelf, the shower basket. What else have I got? Let me just keep them out so I can find something else. A towel rack, bathroom shelf. And then we have some cookbooks. So we have these, I think these were out last weekend actually, but they're so beautiful. I just had to show them to you. Hard covered cookbooks, which will look so beautiful as like coffee table books. And then here she is, the Steph, Easy Dinner Queen. So we've got her accessories there, as I showed you before. Another nice cookbook, Fire Grill Smoke. And then we have Nivea Men's Twin Pack for $9.99. I don't really like the Nivea too much, but anyway, that's just my opinion. It seems to flake. Do you know how that deodorant sometimes flakes? Yes, the boys think it's a bit of a flaker. Okay, we have some menswear things here. I think these are left over from the weekend as well. Baby sleep time. I feel this was a weekend special from Saturday that's still in stock. Sports balls. Crane sports ball. We have a soccer ball, and then right over the back we have a basketball as well. And then we have bedside table, very much giving some Kmart vibes here. $49.99, bedside table French. And then we have a chair in the box, very much Kmart vibes. So this is $99, and we have the nice dark green, and we have the cream as well. Chair in the box. I had a chair in the box and I love mine. Mine was from Kmart. And then we have kids slippers. So we have like gumboot slippers there, and we have Spider-Man slippers, and they are $12.99. I feel these are left over from the weekend. Now, here we go. Now we're at the start of the Dutch food. And there's a lot of it, and you're going to love it. So I'm going to put some music on and let you browse the Dutch food. Okay, so that's it for the Dutch food on this side, but there is more to come. But first of all, we're going to do the specials on the other side, the homeware special. So this is just some food up the front on special, just normal food, and $21.99 for that mega mix box of potato chips. We have the tomato sauce on special. We've got the rolled oats on special, the red tractor ones. So they're at a really good price as well. So these are just all their best buys, special buys. Simpsons Pantry, yes, $3.99, a special buy this week. And then we have $5.99 for the chocolate flavored, whatever that is, milk, chocolate flavored milk. And then up here we have rye bread pumpernickel. People were buying this, $4.49, nice and healthy. Violet crumble for $2.99. $3.69 for yum. Ooh, yum. Are we back in the Dutch section? I'm not sure if this is Dutch food or not, but it looks sort of like it to me. We have those nice biscuits down there. What are they? They are syrup wafers. And then we have $7.99 for the barbecue infused entertainers mix. Deliciously crunchy. I love stuff like that. Yum. And then we have these yogurt gums. Yogurt gums. They look a bit sickly to me, but might be nice. $7.99. Schmores nut and mix, yum, $5.99, and Arnott's 8 packs, $3.49, great price. And then we have these mints and mint crumbles are $2.99, peppermints and crumbly something or others. $26.99 for these cans of drink. Yes, you know the ones, the Kirk's variety pack. And then we have 300 sachets of equal sweetener. Yes, so that's interesting. A bulk buy there. Sachet bulk buy, $12.99. And then we have PG tips. Why does that remind me of something? PG tips. Maybe I used to get those. $4.79. $6.99 for gravy. We have that gravy. And then we also have a chicken one, which I'll show you in a moment, because it took me a while to see it. And then down here we have mushy peas. I was just trying to grab them out. That's why we're bouncing around. Mushy peas, high in protein. Really? Fair enough. White buttons. These have been super popular. So this must be all stuff from the weekend, I'm thinking. And here's the chicken gravy. Chicken flavored gravy granules. And look at this bad boy. Aero caramel. $3.75 caramel block. Down the bottom here, we have chocolate bombs, caramel chocolate bombs. And then we have $3.99. And we have $8.99 for the Nerds strawberry packs. So they're all like individual packs in there. Smoked rainbow trout fillets. We have them in oil, and I think we have them in water. And then we have the Fry's chocolate cream. I had one of these recently, $4.99. I didn't really like it. Yeah, I didn't really like the taste of that chocolate. Anyway, then we have the Silk, $3.99. And then we have looks like a robot vacuum cleaner randomly there. Steamer. I feel like these are old things. I think this is a clearance section. This is all is it? No, no, Michelle. Still special buys. Okay, fair enough. I want to go back down the other end and look at the ones that have been just released today. That's clearance. This is clearance, the welcome mat, the double welcome mat. I'm still thinking about getting one of these. $16.99. Kmart had a big one like that. This is a really good price. This is a laundry mat or something. What was it called? Let me see. Yes, it was the laundry mat, $14.99, two different colors. And then we have some pet things. So we have the pig's ear, 10 pack, $16.49. Great price. I should have got those today. If I was shopping, I would have got those. 20, oh, here we are. We're back down to the new homeware things. So we've got these cute little sewing machines, these tiny sewing machines. And then we have cotton packs and things as well. $29.99 for all of this thread. So we've got these thread packs. And then these sewing machines, look how cute they are, these little mini sewing machines. Then we have some sensory things. We have the thing with the balls there, and then we have some climbing blocks as well for the kids, and these sort of things that you sit on with your bottom. Slime, that is all the slime that's new in today. Slime for every kid in every color, $2.99, slime or putty. And $19.99 for these lovely, lovely craft baskets or craft storage. So we have this one, and then we have this one. It takes me a while to work out how to open it. Let me try and open it. Over here, look, this is a good one because this has lots of space in it and even has like a little holder down the bottom for your bits and bobs. So $19.99 for those. And then we have crochet hook set, $4.99. Assorted haberdashery. We have this lint roller set. And then I'm just trying to figure things out. This is gets a bit messy here too. So we've got these random things here. Hoop and loop tape, and we've got berry pins, and we've got some cotton, well, we've got some thread. So we've got 3-pack of thread. I'm just showing you the different colors. So those are the 3 packs. Everything was so reasonably priced. Okay, we've moved on from there. Solar shed light. Solar shed light, $12.99. And then handheld sewing machine. Oh, I wonder how that works. Oh, I didn't read that when I was there. Okay, now this is where I try and show you everything. Knitting set, and then some knitting needles, and then bobbins in a storage case. And then we have large fabric clips and small fabric clips. It wasn't easy. I had to lean right over the back to get some of these things. We have the needle and pin holder. See, everything's like all over the place. And knitting toolkit. And then moving on, we have some wooden magnets and some wooden blocks. $6.99 for those, or wooden stamps they are. And then we have some wool, some yarn, and people were buying this, so I think this must be a good price. So now $2.99 for all of those different knitting needles and all that type of thing. I just wanted to show that to you, that all those sets that I was showing you, the bobbins and all that, that was the price. Sensory toys. Now I'm going to rummage in here because there's some good ones. I saw them online. This one here, see the cube? I want to grab one of those. $3.99 is so cheap. I was in a sensory shop the other day and they were like $15 each. It was just crazy. So I grabbed 3 today. I've got a friend that wants one as well. And then this is a blender and soup maker all in one sort of job here. This is what it does. And then Steph's, some more Steph's things. So Steph's utensils, and we've got Steph's baking dishes. And so if you love Steph, you're going to love her colorful kitchenware. Lots of different things there. At first I thought it was kids stuff, but then I realized no, it's just Steph's left her mark over here. And then we have some pet items. I figure this is not from today. This has just been from the weekend or something. Now might be the time to get our feet ready for summer. So we've got a whole lot of foot things here. Foot masks. So we can get our feet all sexy-fied for, for summer. Mine would never be because mine are terrible. Then we've got some, I don't know, they're just promoting their own sort of skincare. We've got some iPads. Like I said, Lacura is such a good brand. Like, this is not from me. This is from reviews and reading up write-ups about how comparative they are to really good brands. Okay, scented dryer balls. Yes, we have different scents there. We had lavender and rose, I think it was. Got some hair clips, hair claws, hair styling accessories, $5. And then the Lacura makeup brush collection. I'm going to grab this because I just want to. So I did. Jar opener. A jar opener. I think my brain was saying tin when I was there. I could do with a jar opener. Yes, what a great idea. Sensory play something or other, and then family first aid kit. I need to update mine actually. This is a good reminder. And then we're into some $3.69 for that. I don't know what it is. Caramel sea salt. Oh, chocolate. Tony's chocolate. And then we've got this biscuits. And I feel like we're back in the Dutch, but maybe these aren't Dutch things. Maybe these are just specialty items. Peanut snaps. And then we have some magnificent sauce. $3.49. I'll show you the other one because we don't want you to miss out on the magnificent sauce. And then we have biscuits. Okay, we have digestive biscuits, golden caramel. Oh, they sound nice. And then we have some Tim Tams, chewy caramel Tim Tams for $2.99. And we have gravy, classic gravy, 60 minutes, no, 60 seconds. $1.99 for that. We have Tim Tams, more Tim Tams, double coat. And then we have Dutch rusks. See, I knew we got back to some Dutch food here, Dutch rusks. And then we have Punch chewy candy, $3.99. And we have the licorice. And this isn't Dutch. This is my Troll multi-mix that I used to buy my boys all the time, but $7.99 is a fabulous price. Chocolate digestive biscuits. Yes, very nice. $2.75 for those. And then we have sweet shop favorites. So a box of sweets there. And then up the top, we have the HP sauce for $4.49 and $3.49 for these orange biscuits. Orange bars, 7 bars. And then we have the licorice coins, which are new in today because I saw them in the catalog. And these ones, yes, 2 different types of Dutch sprinkles. The Dutch company, coins and sprinkles. So they are new in today. And then we have cacao powder in bulk, which is not that. That's the energy drinks at the back there, special buy. And then we have cacao powder, $14.99 for a kilo, which is a good price. And then we have Nescafe, if you like your Nescafe hazelnut. And then we have Skittles, a bag of Skittles. My kids loved Skittles when they were younger. $10.99 for 32 pieces. And then we have some apricots. Yes, we do. Apricots. And we're just about at the end here, guys. So we've got some, whatever they are, gummies and $9.99 for candles. I went back to look at these because I remembered that they were here somewhere. So they smell really nice, I have to say. Lavender and ocean smell gorgeous. And then I wanted to check out these no sugar added frozen desserts. So I grabbed that. And here's what I'm buying today. And now I'm off to my next destination. And I have no idea that I'm filming right now. No, I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like I'm stopping at the traffic lights. Okay. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. I'm filming with my phone, this, and now I'm filming with my camera. Okay, we're at Coles. So let's check out Coles specials this week. Okay, they make it really easy for me because they show me the vegetables, not the vegetables, the fruit that's on special right up front. Oh, here's some vegetables, some potatoes. And we have these, so that's straight up the front. But we're not going to really do fresh food. It's more about the packaged food. Except I love this. I saw this the other day when I was in here. I love this fridge because if you want some fresh food, it's just, I think it's inspiring health too. I just love it. Okay, we have coconut water, chocolate and plain coconut water on special. We have $2.10 for the Gatorade, and we have the chips that you just saw. $2 half price shapes this week. I grabbed 2 boxes of those just because I was here and my younger son loves them. $4 for the Nescafe. On special, we have the Natural Confectionery Company. Is it half price? That's the price there. And half price on Tim Tams, $3. Yum, yum, yum. $3. I'm just showing you some different flavors over this side. We also have medium grain rice and the brown rice, $10. And $13, we have the oils there. So here's the different olive oils. We also have half price on the continental packet food there. We've got mac and cheese, fried rice and carbonara. And then we have cup of soups for $1.60 half price as well. Oh, they've really upgraded the packaging. It's very bright and vibrant. Okay, we have some half price things here too. We have some Oral-B toothy brushy things and the Colgate toothpaste. We have gummies at half price. Skadoodling along here, Nature's Way. And Head and Shoulders, the anti-dandruff shampoo is on half price this week as well. Omo, $15 half price, and Morning Fresh, $5.75. $3 for handy towels, packet of 3, $1 each, 40% off, and half price is this toilet paper Kleenex. Cheezels and Kit Kats, half price, and Mars bars, half price as well. Snickers, oh yum, that one looked nice. Snickers and what's that one? Maltesers, Aero, and Red Bull. The manager's choice. Okay, what's the manager choosing? The manager's choosing Sprite Coca-Cola for half price for the cans and bottles for 40% off. And then we have half price on Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Cocoa Pops, half price on Nice and Natural, and then Twinings tea. Did I say that right? Twinings tea and coffee down the bottom here. This looks like a really good buy, $19.99 for the Victoria coffee. Now, Rimmel is on half price, and so I'm just checking it out just to see how much is here. Oh, it has my favorite BB cream. There it is there. Half price, yes. I still feel it's actually cheaper when you buy it off Amazon, so I'll leave my link down below because it's still cheaper when it's half price on Amazon, and that's where I get mine from. And there, just showing you here. What else do we have? Revlon. Revlon looks like it's got some specials going on as well. It's really good to get your makeup on specials. On specials, on special. I need to get some. Oh, I didn't see that CC cream. Oh, I wish I'd seen that CC cream. I have to go back. I'm just looking at a few things. I'm getting a little bit obsessed by makeup at the moment. I'll tell you more about that on Mornings with Michelle when we do that tomorrow. Okay, so we've got $3 for the CCs, which is a great price. We have half price on the chocolate and Arnott's, Monte Carlos, and etc. etc. Half price as well. Was it 40% off? 40% off this lot, 30% off this lot. Some really good prices in store. And then Purina, half price. So if your pussycat needs some of that, and then there's dogs down the bottom, healthy weight, 1 Purina, and yes, $11 for that bag. So that's a good price. Now I'm just scooter-loodling along down to Frozen just to see if they've got them on display so I can see what's on special. I'm just going to look at toilet paper. I'm just so keen to know who has the cheapest Quilton toilet paper. It's my husband's favorite toilet paper. It's the only one that he loves. Oh, other than Costco. Okay, Yochi. Yochi is, here are the prices along the back here. We have Magnums, yum, and some chicken thingies, some chicken dinosaurs, and some oven-baked fish. And then we have special on the pizzas, not so specially special, but I think $7 a pizza, which isn't too bad. Better than takeaway, that's for sure. Yes, so here they are in the freezer being promoted. We've got squid rings, and we've got down, the prices are down on the drumsticks. Okay, around the other side, we have the specials. Some of them are the same, some of them are different, so we haven't seen these before. So we've got specials going on. Not all of them are half price. These ones are half price. I don't mind Omo, actually. The one I use is the quick one, the quick Omo. I think we do see it today somewhere. This, I don't know what this is. No, I want to say Mrs. It's not Mrs. It's M&S. So anyway, some good prices on the M&S food, M&S food. Let me know in the comments what it is. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then we have some toothpaste, and we have these more chocolate half price, more chocolate. And you know, like, you know me, I have to buy chocolate only at $3.50. Not that you see it very often at $3.50, but that to me is the price that I want to buy it at. Okay, and we're at Woolworths. Yes, we are. So we're at our final destination. Let's check out the specials. Let's go. In we go. Straight over to the left are these half-priced, what do you call them? These, these sticks. Half price, $1 for a packet of these. I would say like almost the packaging would cost more than that. Chocolate filled. And then around the corner we have these frisps. I don't know what frisps are. $4, half price. Apple and mango, apple and mango. They sound really nice though. And then these frisps are chocolate coated and they're obviously going to be really popular at half price because look how many there are. There's just so many of them. 40% off the rice. So I feel this is the same as Coles. You start to see similar specials, which is really interesting. I never knew that before, but now we do. Okay, shortcut bacon, $13, 40% off, great price. And these were on sale at Coles as well, $1.50. Now we have the Kellogg's again. So we've got the Cocoa Pops Just Right and Nutri-Grain for $5 at half price. And then $2.75 for the no sugar and the sugar tea. What is it called? What's it called? Lipton tea. $3.50 for these oats. I saw them in the corner. $3.50 half price. And then we have this. Yes, we do. Specials. Specials on the Omo. Yes. Omo. And then up here we've got Finish. And then we've got Swiss. Swiss vitamins, half price, great price. I do like my Swiss vitamins. And in this section, this is like, it was really hard to film this because people keep wanting to come and see this. This is half price on a whole bunch of random sort of homeware items. So I'll just try and show you as much as I can. Hopefully you can grab some of the prices. There's all sorts of things, like all sorts of things. Cloths and lint rollers and little fire starters, all sorts of things. Half price. And then I was just randomly saw that these were on special as I was walking through to the other side. If they want to promote it, then I'm filming it because I'm just sort of only filming things that they're really promoting. I'm not going to go down every aisle and look for specials because their main specials I figured are going to be promoted, like the ones that we just saw there. And in fridges on the ends of the aisles and big displays on the ends of the aisles. So I thought I'd show you those. And then I got distracted by the markdowns. Of course I did, and I grabbed some. And then we've got, yes, half price here on the Moccona coffee, Lipton tea. We've got nice and natural bars on special as well, and Schweppes, and some Coca-Cola down the bottom. Okay, Rexona. It was so hard to film this particular one. People kept walking in front, but it's okay. I was very patient, but I just remember that display. So I've come close to try and film it up a bit closer for you so you can get the prices. Rexona, $5.25. And then I think the Rexona is cheaper, $4.25 in at the Reject Shop. If you haven't seen my Reject Shop video where I show you things like that, I will link it above. Okay, we have Dettol on sale and we have Palmolive, $6.50 for a litre. That's a really, really good price. Yes, it is. Okay, we have H2 Cocoa. I don't know what that is, some sort of something. 40% off the energy drinks and Powerade down the bottom. Can we see 40% off as well, all the different flavors of the Powerade? Then we have Harpic Fresh, half price, Glen 20, half price, and Palmolive half price as well, and Comfort and Cold Power. All of these are half price. Oh, there's my Omo. That's my favorite one, but I get the green one. So that's half price at $16. Great price. Cold Power. All right. And then we have Fairy, and then we have some more bits and pieces, Harpic, and then we've got some dog things. So I'm not grabbing all the dog things, just the half price ones. So we've got the adult. Oh, that's only 30% off, but you get the gist. Beef and chicken. And I can't film over the other side because there's a family there. So I can only just show you this side. So there's some cat food or cat biscuits, half price. And then look at this display, the Huggies. This is so cool. Just like the display, it sort of spilled right out to the floor, which was really cool. $2.75 half price. More Kellogg's here on this side, promoting. So why not? I'll help them out there. Sam's, these were on sale last week, 2 for $7, great price. $3.50 each is a great price. And then these Quattro bars, Arnott's, $3.35. I don't know if I was hungry for lunch or whatever, but I bought one of each, and I've had one of the chocolate ones. So nice, guys, so nice. Okay, I'm just looking at the clearance items and the little clearance shelf that they have here. I was just very intrigued by the matcha breath freshener, but anyway, a few different things. And then we're into the frozens. Let me show you a few frozen things. Maxi Bonds, Golden Gay Times. Yes, all on special. And then we've got some more ice cream, more Maxi Bonds. Yes, they're trying to get rid of the Maxi Bonds. Lots and lots of them on special this week. What else do we have? Oh, half price for these. I might have bought those for my boys. I might have. And then we've got some Schweppes drinks, half price. That's a really nice display, I have to say. And then half price on some of these biscuits, 40% off some of the other ones. And then we have some potato chips, 40% off. We have 30% off the chocolate, half price along here. The Cadbury's cookies. Oh, yum. Arnott's. Yes. Lots and lots of specials. Hope this is useful for you guys. I just thought I'd try it this week and see if you're finding it useful for me to go in and just see the specials. I know you can get them online. I know you can get them in catalogs. I know all that, but sometimes it's nice to just see things. And then I thought comparing the three supermarkets to, well, Aldi doesn't really compare, but comparing the two supermarkets I thought would be useful as well. But sometimes it's just nice to have a visual. Oh, I'm just really focusing in on this because that's my favorite. A hydrating foaming cleanser is my favorite cleanser in the world. So I'm grabbing that today. And then I noticed how much of a markdown that was. Wow, because it's on clearance. Which is funny when you're filming to make a video like this. I noticed a lot of things today that I didn't know about a lot of things about supermarket shopping. So I will assemble these thoughts and maybe put them out in my next video. Okay, Rimmel's on special here as well at half price. So it's a Rimmel thing, and they have my BB cream as well. So that's good to see. Both supermarkets have Rimmel on half price, which probably makes sense. I don't know what Pommy or Pony, I don't know what that is. Now, it's definitely an age thing, but I'm becoming a little bit obsessed with finding what whitens teeth the best. So I've been working on many different things, and I will share them with you when I get something that works really well and I love it. But I've been looking at this mouthwash. Did you see that mouthwash with the red lid? In the supermarket here, it's $25, but I found it on Amazon and I've ordered it for $11.24. So I'll put the code down below in case you want to get it as well, but it's meant to be like teeth whitening sort of mouthwash. So I'm really keen to try it. Anyway, I'm just filming this so I can go home and find out which blades my husband and the boys need. And that's it. And I'm sort of heading off. I've got a few bits and pieces for Tom for help him studying, help him focused, a few little treats there. And here's some more half price on the way out. Actually, the store manager came up to me and asked me what I was doing. I think he saw all my different shopping bags, the Coles and the Aldi, and saw me filming and was just a little bit intrigued as to what I was doing. I said, I'm just vlogging for Zesty Girl on YouTube. He went, oh, okay, no worries. So there we go. That was a bit exciting. Okay, I'm just waiting for this. Okay, have I got this aisle? I don't know, I just want this one. There we go. Did you get it? Did you get it? It's hard because it's very narrow up the front in the store, so I couldn't, it was really hard to film. Okay, that is everything. So let me know, what did you think of this video? Is this useful to you? How could I improve on it? This was my first time. I tried to do it as best I could, but I think it's really useful. It was really useful for me because now I've planned all my grocery shopping and I can go back and get just what I need and I know what is in each of the stores. So let me know any suggestions. I'd love it, and I will tell by basically the response to the video whether you're interested or not. Okay, so thanks for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. See ya. Bye.